She didn't intend to strand
I don't
us, no,
believe her.
totally
She's
not.
evil.
She's probably, but she looks evil.
Hey, what does that mean? She has such cool hair.
I don't know. I don't know. It's just the way she.
She kind of looks like, you know, the guy from Attack on Titan with the blonde, short bowl cut. She kind of looks like him.
What? Are you talking about Armin? She doesn't look like Armin at all. What?
Doesn't she? Let me check.
No, Armin is just a little nerd boy. What? You're talking about Armin, right? What part of her even reminds you of Armin? What?
The bowl cut. I've only seen season 1. I've never seen.
You should know enough about Armin if you watched all of season 1.
But he has a little bowl cut.
Yeah, does she have a bold cut?
Kind of.
No, she doesn't.
Also, I like how you're defending him. You defend him and you could call him the little nerd boy. I didn't even say anything. I just said the guy with the bowl cut, and you're like, oh, that pathetic little nerd boy.
No,
Oh, that little nerd boy.
I liked Armin until a certain arc. Okay, let me just say Armin was my favorite character until a certain arc.
Okay, I only watched the first season. I remember about him that he was screaming the entire time. Yeah, there was a lot of death around him and a lot of horror, but he was just screaming. That's all I remember. That's his character arc.
He's just a poor little boy that's a little smart, you know?
A little nerd boy.
He's a little nerd boy. The nerd best friend boy.
What's your favorite character archetype in like anime and stuff?
My favorite character archetype? Yandere.
Right, yeah. I knew that.
Right.
I knew that already. I forgot.
Yeah, you knew that. You knew that.
I knew that already.
What about you?
I guess it depends on the genre, but if it's just like character type in general, I like the genius types, you know? But I also like the really, really pathetic types. But not if they're crying a lot. Like I like crying, but not if they're crying loudly. I don't like Armin type where they cry loudly, you know?
He doesn't cry that loud.
I don't know. I might be wrong. That's what I remember. And then I like Yandere too. Depends on the type of Yandere. I think we've had this discussion before. I don't know if it was on stream or off stream, but
I don't remember either. But we've had it.
So yeah, I think it really depends. I don't like the Yandere that's like, I'm gonna kill you. You know? I only like the Yandere that is, I'm gonna kill everyone else.
Yeah, no, yeah, of course. The one that doesn't harm you, they'll kill everybody else, but not you.
Yeah, well, harming, but at least not killing. Like, I don't like the, if I can't have you, no one can, and they kill everyone, and you, and you know, the POV character. I don't like that. I think that's kind of annoying.
Are you okay with them, like, breaking your like, legs so you can't run away from them? No.
I personally don't like any of that, but I can understand that better than the killing. I think the killing makes no sense. The if I can't have you, no one can archetype. I really dislike that one.
Yeah, no, I get it. I don't like that either.
Just hurting in general. Well, physical hurting.
Yeah.
A little bit of emotional hurting is okay, I think.
A little. So you're okay with the breaking the leg?
No, that's physical.
So you can't run
Emotional
away from
is okay.
Like, I want to keep you locked in my room, and when you try to run away, he's like, you give me no choice and breaks your legs.
No.
You tried to run away. If you didn't try to run away, I wouldn't have had to do this.
Oh, no. You're victim blaming. Okay, well, I mean, I guess if you're into Yandere, victim blaming is with part of the course. No, personally, I don't like any like physical pain, like physical what's it called? I don't know. I just don't believe it. Like when I read a romance and the main characters says, "Oh,
I get it. I'm not into that either. I swear."
Well, you sound so suspicious when you say that. Why do you sound so suspicious like that? What happened to my weapon? Wait, like that? Oh, there we go. Yeah, you do actually sound suspicious no matter what. No, okay, I will argue against it though. Legitimately, I think if they don't, if the main, the Yandere doesn't actually love the character, if they're willing to kill them, because then it's just like, what is this? Wow, there's enemies here. Because then that's not real love.
I've seen a lot of like roundedes who like in the beginning, they're like, you know, I like her, but maybe she can die for me. And then, like, eventually they like you enough to realize they don't want you dead.
Fair, fair.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't mind if there's a character arc. Yeah, that's fine, I guess.
Eventually they realize, actually, it's very boring in the world without her when she's dead. Shoot, I don't want her dead anymore, you know?
You know what one of my pet peeves is?
True love.
In romance shoujo is when the main character, the male character is like, it doesn't even have to be Yandere, but some type of like toxic, right? And they're like, oh, she's so interesting. And then the main character is like the most bland person in the entire world. It makes me so angry because they're like, oh,
she's so interesting.
I shouldn't kill her. She's so interesting. It's like, no. No, she isn't. What are you talking about?
I agree with that so much. I've seen
it
that happen so often. Act like she's the most unique person in the world. No, she's so bland.
She's so bland.
What are you talking about?
She's literally just like no salt. Not a single spice. No salt, no nothing. No pepper. There's nothing there. Yeah.
She's just your average Mary Sue, yeah.
Yeah, and that's fine, like, you know, whatever. But then don't make a point of your characters acting as if she's like crazy cool and strong and amazing when she's just, you know, boring. I don't know.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
That's so I hate that. That's just a self-insert character. Arthur, I know what you're doing. And again, you know, self-insert character, okay, fine, whatever. But then don't make it seem like she's amazing and interesting. I mean, it's the same, it goes both ways, but where are we supposed to go? But yeah, so I like that. I like really stupid characters too, if we're going in a different direction than Yandere. Ah! That's a man.
So do you like it when the love interest is super stupid?
Yeah. And I also
or are you
like
talking about more of like just the regular, like, you know, I don't know, like comedy, you know, the person that's supposed to add the comedy into the genre?
No, I don't like that. You know, like from Yaiba, the Zenitsu or whatever his name is.
You like
I hate him.
I don't really...
No, I hate him.
Yeah,
I don't like if it's a comic relief character, but I do.
Oh, you don't like it when it's comic relief.
I do like the archetype of like a little bit stupid. You know, just a little bit like the sometimes it happens in like
okay, like
romance.
like who?
I liked what's his name from the main character from Chainsaw Man.
Oh yeah, I like him too.
Pathetic.
I think everyone likes him.
Yeah,
he's pathetic, but he's you know
he's
it's relatable in a way.
Yeah.
You know,
I think I like pathetic characters when they cry. You know.
I think I get it. Yeah, I do like that too.
Yeah.
Denji is so pathetic, but we all love Denji.
Yeah, I don't know if I liked Denji like that, but like in general, I think those type of characters can be really fun. Well, there's a difference between what you want in romance genre and what you want like what you like in general.
I don't think I would ever like Denji as like a love interest, but I like him as a character.
Yeah. This way.
This way?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. There's one manga that I'm not gonna say the name, don't worry. There's one manga you recommended, and I remember reading it specifically. Oh, these guys are bugged out. But I don't remember the archetype of the name. I don't remember.
Are you talking about the Yandere one I talked about?
Yeah.
Are you talking about the brother sister Yandere one
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that one.
I don't remember.
I think I've talked about that one.
I don't remember the name though.
Not something you need to hide, probably.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think that one. Yeah, that one's fine.
Okay.
You can talk about that one. That's fine.
But I don't remember the character archetypes except for Yandere. Weren't they both Yandere?
He's like that one, the Yandere in him. That one was like the type where he was willing to kill her in the beginning, and he realizes actually he doesn't want her dead. It's literally that.
Oh, and then he goes like, oh, she's so interesting, but she was actually interesting because she was kind of weird.
Yeah,
and
she was.
Right.
Yeah.
And she was kind of stupid. You remember?
Yeah, she was stupid.
I like that type of character when they're kind of stupid. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect example.
No worries, guys. They weren't related.
They weren't actually related, guys. Don't worry.
They weren't related.
I do like them nasty.
Yeah, don't worry.
they convinced the parents at the end, like, hey, actually, I'm like,
Yeah,
I'm
it was
dating her and
even
I
a
want to
happy-
marry her.
it
Is
was
that
even a
okay?
happy
And
end.
like he gaslights the parents into saying it's okay. Yeah.
Didn't he say that he's gonna kill them if they don't say yes or something like that?
No, I don't know. I didn't think he did. He didn't do that. He keeps his yandere like a secret except to the main character, because the main character finds out, like, he finds out that she knew about it, right? Yeah, and that she's actually into that.
Yeah. Well.
Title. What was the title? I remember. It's the death game one. I talked about it on my streams. It's the my brother was a villain in a death game manga or something like that.
Yeah.
He, like, if she didn't do weird things, he would become so bored with life and he would start a death game and murder everyone in his school.
In this class,
or something like that. Yeah. I do like the enemies to lovers trope too, though.
I love the enemies to lovers trope, but only if it's done right. If they're not actually enemies, then I don't care. Then it's just...
Is there ever is there one where they're not actually enemies? I'm trying to think of one.
Very often when it's enemies to lovers, they put it. Nowadays with like TikTok boosting all these romance fantasy books, sometimes enemies to lovers is just like they're on different factions, but the moment they meet each other, they're like, oh my god, we love each other! You know, it's like...
Yeah, no, that's not enemies. Yeah, no, they have to actually be enemies.
Yeah.
Like, I think they had to start killing each other in the beginning.
Exactly!
And then eventually they get stuck in, like, a little, like, situation where they have to survive together and they have to, like, you know...
Forced proximity.
Like
Hashtag forced proximity. Hashtag, what is it called? When they're, like, allies, forced allies or something? The enemy of your enemy is my enemy type situation.
Yeah, and then they realize, oh, like, actually, she's kind of cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then eventually, like, his little friends are gonna be like, why aren't you killing her? Hey, why aren't you killing her? Hey, it's like that dude in what you call it? Everyone's favorite K-pop Demon Hunters. Yeah. Except I don't know. The K-pop Demon Hunters romance was a little forced.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I didn't really see them having any.
Rushed.
But I mean, it's a short movie, so I kind of get it.
Yeah,
you know?
it's a short movie, so they had to, you know. I heard they cut like a lot of scenes that actually were supposed to make it make more sense.
Yeah. Didn't like
I was so sad that he died.
Spoilers.
Everyone's watched the movie by now.
Yeah, I feel like if you haven't seen it now, it's your fault. Victim blaming.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's kind of I mean, it's always how it is, right? When something becomes really... Can I shoot it? Wow, I can shoot it too!
Yeah.
When stuff becomes like a genre comes... I mean, it's the same that happened to isekai, right? Very often, like when isekai became kind of popular, the isekai... The part of the story that is an isekai was a huge part of what made the story a story of those manga, right? But nowadays,
but now
at least
it's
when
so
it comes,
common, everyone does it.
yeah.
So.
But the thing is, like with most, at least when it comes to romance isekai, most of them, the fact that it's an isekai doesn't matter. Like it's just a hook at the beginning, and then throughout the entire story, the main character will never allude to the fact that they've been isekai ever again. You know, so it could have just been a normal fantasy. And then it's the same with like. With enemies to lovers these days, where it's like, oh, it's just a hook at the beginning, and then they immediately become friends or allies or lovers or whatever, and it's just like, oh, okay, just make it normal then. Just don't use sentences. Just don't call it enemies to lovers. It's enemies to lovers. But you know, whatever. If it's good, it's good. I like trash too.
Which enemies to lovers do you think actually worked then? Like, which one do you think was
in modern cinema?
Well? It doesn't have to be modern. It can be classic.
Oh, and like popular stuff.
Yeah.
If Light and Yagami, if Light and L had gotten together, that would have been enemies to lovers done well. I'm thinking.
I don't think that would have ever happened, but yeah.
I think
I get where you're coming
maybe I guess Inuyasha wasn't really enemies to lovers. It was just like.
Was it ever enemies to lovers?
At the beginning, he's
very beginning.
Yeah, at the very beginning. Well, let me think. Modern. Looking at chat. Goku and Vegeta. Kinda. Someone in chat said Goku and Vegeta. I can't think of anything. What's like a romance that's come out in recent times?
I can't think of a recent one.
Yeah. Gaku and Ellis. Yeah, but they're not really enemies. I guess. You know, when they can't be enemies because they're not like actually in a war where they're fighting on two different sides. But I'm talking like they actually have to hate each other in the beginning, you know? In the best shoujo manga that has ever been written, Gaku and Ellis, the two main characters really hate each other in the beginning. Like actually. So that's pretty good.
Man, I see someone being like, Kikyo and Inuyasha. I'm like, Kikyo, yeah, everyone hated Kikyo. I hated Kikyo so much.
Kikyo.
I never understood Kikyo.
Wow,
like, what was so good about Kikyo? He was just like, Kikyo.
She's pretty,
like a
and
whole...
well, I mean, they were in love with each
app.
other. Yeah. But I mean, technically for Kikyo, it's been 50 years. But for Inuyasha, it's been like a month, right? Because he's been frozen in time, so the last thing he remembers is literally her breaking up with him. So he's like, oh, I can fix this somehow.
I can fix this somehow.
So he's been in love with her for years, and they spend so much time together, and then suddenly she betrays him, and he doesn't know why, and he thinks there's something he can do, you know? So that's why. But I also hated Kikyo, because she was annoying, and she was a plot contrivance. At some point, she just kept coming back. It's like, just stay dead.
Yeah, just stay dead.
And Inuyasha was annoying as well because he couldn't pick. I hated Inuyasha.
Do you know how Inuyasha ends? Like, I know how it ends, and I'm just like, wait, really? Like, she decides to stay in that like really old world, like inconvenient world, and I'm just like, that's unrealistic.
No, yeah, that makes no sense. Maybe she just really didn't want to go to university. She's like, I just don't want to live in the normal world. Then again, like she still had the fountain, so she could still go back, visit her family whenever. She could get...
Not really, could she?
Yeah,
Was she able to, like, so if she ever got sick in something in, like, that old Japan world, could she, like, get meds and stuff from, like, the recent age? And live along? Because I feel like life expectancy is very different in that age, right? That she decided to stay in. And I'm just like, really? You could have just brought Inuyasha to your current world. Just make him wear a hat the whole time, you know?
Yeah, but just make him wear a hat the whole time. Yeah, but I think the problem, if they had gotten Inuyasha to the normal world, what would Inuyasha have done? Because it's easier for Kagome to adjust to like an older time than for Inuyasha to adjust to a modern time. Because he wouldn't have been able to get a job. He didn't understand. He would just punch people. You know, he was stupid.
Just punch people.
Yeah, all my enemies to lovers examples are not from they're like from books and stuff. So I'll send them to you. Don't worry. And maybe from manga and stuff. But I'm really bad with names, so I don't remember weird. What are we doing?
A lot of the manhwas have really similar names, so I don't blame you if you don't know.
They're all like Isekai story number 57. I have to talk to her.
Everything's villainous story now.
What?
Like,
sorry.
Skill issue. Bow bow.
Did you just say bow bow?